What's up, gamers? It's D Werewolf Gaming here, back with another Remnant 2 video. Alright, today guys, I'm going to bring you a build that me and you will enjoy. It will help you get through Apocalypse difficulty pretty easily. And it's an overall fun build. It has lots of survivability and you do a good bit of damage as well. Alright guys, I'm not going to say that I was the first one to discover this build, but this is a build I have been running lately, playing on Apocalypse, and I have been enjoying it as well. Those of you who watch my channel and are subscribed to me know that I do got another ritualist build that's already out that I enjoy using as well, but this is my diehard ritualist build. All right, so to make this build work, you do need the challenger class, and what makes the challenger class so special, guys, is the diehard prime perk. When receiving fatal damage, the challenger becomes invulnerable for 3 seconds and regenerate 100% of max health. This can only occur once every 10 minutes or if you reset it at the World Stone or on death. All right, I was using the Rampage skill, and what this skill does for those who don't know is you're in a heightened state of battle, which increases fire rate by 15%, reload speed by 25%, and movement speed by 15%. This lasts for 10 seconds. Kills and dealing significant damage grants 1% one stack of rage, which increases range damage by 2.5% per stack. Upon reaching 10 stacks, guys, the challenger goes berserk, which reloads the current firearm and doubles the rampage effect, guys, so you can get up to 25%, almost up to 50% bonus weapon damage. All right, so you got the ritualist class. It's my secondary, guys, primarily for that wrath damage perk that you get. It increases all damage to enemies affected by negative status effect by 20% and increases all critical chance against enemies as well. I was using the eruption skill, which creates a 1 meter explosion for 150 damage on all enemies within 15 meters. The explosion radius and damage increases 100% for each unique status effect on the target, and this refreshes all current status effects on the target. I'm mainly using this to refresh that status effect whenever I'm shooting a particular target. Alright guys, wear whichever armor set you prefer. I like using the Crimson Guard because it's a decent amount of armor and you got the medium roll, so I can be able to dodge and get out of the way. But wear whichever armor you prefer. Alright, I was using the Shielded Heart on this build, guys. And on this Shielded Heart, it grants 100% of max health as a shield, and it lasts for 20 seconds unless the shield is removed by damage. On this particular heart, I did use the Mythic Health to get 15% health, 20% range crit damage mod, and the Mythic Elemental damage to get 10% bonus elemental damage. Alright, for my primary weapon, it was the Sparkfire shotgun. It came in the new DLC, but what it does is fires incendiary shells that apply burning, which deal 267.5 damage over 7 seconds. Alright guys, and for the mods I was using was the Fargazer mod. This is one of my favorite, guys. What you do is you call forth an Eye of Legion to gaze at players' aim target. For every 0.25 seconds, the Fargazer focuses on the target within 25 meters. A stack of madness is applied for 5 seconds. Each stacks deal 10.3 damage per second, and this max stacks can last up to 30 seconds. You can get up to 10. So that's 100% bonus weapon damage that you can get using this particular mod. Guys, I have seen this thing take out bosses quick using this particular setup. Alright, and I was using the Twisted Rounds just to get that bleed, but you should use whichever one you prefer. Twisted Rounds increases range damage of this weapon by 20% to bleeding targets and applies bleed. Alright guys, for the melee weapon I was using the Krell. As you can see in the video, I didn't use it much, but what it does is you charge the throw with the axe. It applies overload of shock, dealing 187.5 shock damage every 5 seconds for 23 seconds. Shortly after, it return back into the user's hand, and also uses the Tainted Blade mutated with this particular melee weapon to increase melee damage by 20% per stack of corrode on the target. And at level 10, it applies corrosive damage of 500 damage over 20 seconds to the target. Overall, just amazing weapon to use for applying shocking corrosion on the target, especially when you run elemental builds, guys. Alright, and I was using the Nebula handgun, one of my favorite handguns in the game, but many of you know the main thing about it is you can unleash a swarm of nanomachines that seek after enemies within 20 meters and repeatedly attacking, dealing 19.8 acid damage per hit, and this lasts for 15 seconds. Alright, and for the mutator, I was using the Maelstrom mod, basically because it increases the weapon's elemental damage by 10% for each unique elemental status effect on the target, and it increases mod generation and elemental status damage by 20%. And if you remember, guys, I'm using bleed, using fire that's coming from the Sparkfire shotgun, and I'm also using corrosive as well. So I'm definitely applying a good bit of element. So I'm getting my mod back pretty quickly using this particular weapon. All right, so let's take a look at my rings, guys. I was using the Scenes ring, and basically what it does is it increases all damage dealt to burning enemies by 10%. All right, the banging of Fanatic, this is amazing, but it increases status effect damage by 25% and reduces status effect duration by 65%. All right, guys, so I was using the red ring of death on the last boss I fought, the Ravager, but it duplicates the last damaging negative status effect applied to the target, but it also reduces on the status effect damage by 10%. All right, so another ring that I was using, I'm going to show you that, but this ring you can only obtain on hardcore by completing Yasha on hardcore. A lot of people won't have this ring, but what it does is deals 5% additional damage for each status effect the target is suffering from. Overall, this is just amazing, and you will see your status effect damage boosted whenever you're using this ring. But if you don't have it, guys, use the first ring that I showed you. All right, and a must for this build to work very good, guys, is the Stone of Malevolence. What it does is elemental damage generates 15% additional mod power. All right, and for my amulet, I was using the detonation trigger, and what it does is it increases explosion damage by 25%. Explosions apply 1,475 burning damage over 11.75 seconds. Overall, great for elemental builds. All right, so let's look at my traits. Scroll back to increase my, that comes automatically with the Challenger class, but increases your dodge weight threshold by 15. Affliction comes automatic with the Ritualist class, and it increases status effect duration by 100%. Ammo reserve, so you have plenty of ammo. I got Triage, increased healing by 50%. Fortify increases armor effectiveness by 50%. Regrowth increased health regeneration by 1.5%. I got long shot. I'm using the shotgun, so this definitely helps with my shotgun. Got it up to 2.4 meters. All right, vigor to increase my max health by 30. Spirit, guys, increases mod generation by 20%. Expertise reduces skill cooldown by 20%. Bark skin reduces all income damage by 10%. Siphoner, so I can get some health back when doing damage, grants 1.2. I only got, I think, 3. Yeah, 3 equipped. And endurance to increase max stamina by 6. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the build. One last thing is, whenever you're using these builds, guys, don't forget to use the mud tooth tonic. It increases max health by 25%. I enjoy using that. Helps you survive. All right, guys. Again, thank you all who continue to support the channel, and those who are new to the channel. Really appreciate it. It means a lot, and thank you for leaving the comments as well. All right, D Werewolf out.